Hey, what's going on? So I just was gonna do a video about what's going on with my channel and what's to come, which is kind of pretty prevalent, obvious if you've already tuned on, but I just want to say something to give you to look forward to, or, just know what's coming ahead. And it's basically, a bunch of more music videos, obviously music. That's mainly what my channel is. I just wanted to say I'm going to be dropping videos. I try to drop a music video once a week. It's hard to proclaim everything beforehand because, yeah, I might get the video done in a day, which usually what happens, maybe within the hour. But the thing is, you gotta understand that it's also like, oh, someone has to edit it, and then they have to go through it, so that he might have another video to do, other videos to do. So, and I don't know like when it's going to be done, when it's all said and done, who knows, something could be messed up or we could have to retake something. That's usually not the case at all, but it's hard to project something when it's not necessarily in my hands. And then that's a whole other situation, just me rehearsing the song as much as, there's probably rehearsing is probably the backbone of any, whoever, performs something that's almost repetitive or, that needs rehearsed, whatever it is. Especially when it comes to music, though, it's different when you play basketball and you know how to play basketball and you could just keep playing. But when you play a new song, you have to know the song, you know what I mean? You have to know the lyrics, you have to know the beat, and you want to get it on tempo. And just all that things. It's not hard, of course, there's a groove when you get into it, but it takes longer, especially nowadays, for the most part, especially depending on the artist, the particular artist you are, especially me, I make music all the time, so there's always songs that, so I don't learn every song that I have necessarily. But don't get that twisted. If I was going on stage and I had to do it, I definitely would know, obviously, if all the lyrics, if not all of them. A lot of people don't even know lyrics to their own songs, which is fine. I've never learned lyrics to any song my entire life. Not ones that I just never really listened to a song that many times. I mean, there's some songs that I've listened to a lot. There's sometimes I know the beat and kind of how it goes, but I don't know the lyrics. I don't know the notes, and I definitely don't know the instrumentation. That being said, just know there's a lot more to music than people think. Music is so easy, and it can be. People make music look easy, and anything can be music. Rocks clinging, birds singing can be music. A car taking off, a jet taking off, anything can be music. And there's so many different ways, so many ways to manipulate the sound. But you gotta understand, a lot of these people who make music, they don't make their own, they don't produce their own stuff. There's a lot of feeling and connection lost already right there. A lot of your favorite people, and then they don't write the lyrics, or they don't really write any lyrics. All your favorite people. I'm not pointing anyone out. I just want to know my music's a little bit different because I self-produce it. Now, obviously, there's bands out there that have done that. There's musicians out there that do that, and I give it to them. There's very few. I mean, nowadays, there's not as much as you think there would be, and a lot of shit's undercover, blown up, and you got these hits that don't mean nothing, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go on tangent about all that. Just know there's more music coming on my channel. I plan to drop an album every month on this channel, an album self-produced by me, and it's going to be up on not DistroKid, that's the platform I use, but it just basically distributes it for a fee, distributes to all the other platforms instead of you individually doing it, which ultimately you could do for free. But we're not getting into that. I'm going to be on iTunes, which I already am. I already have stuff up there, and all the major platforms, whatever it is, Amazon, Spotify, all the major ones my album's going to be on. I plan on dropping it once a month, and it's going to be on free. It's going to be free on here. It's going to be free. So, but you can also donate money. I see people, here's the thing about music, everyone always wants free shit, which, hey, I can't complain either. But when it comes to music, or maybe this is just the way I feel towards music, if you like really fuck with someone, whether they're low key or they're high key, whether it's Kanye West or Eminem or the president, it doesn't even matter. If you fuck someone, you're going to give them your time or energy or money, whatever one it is, if you really support them. And what do I mean by this? Yeah, you can find any artist that's popping and find their stuff and listen to it for free, and you could be their biggest fan. But what have you gave that fan? Did you go buy his tickets, or did you buy any of his music? You know, I bought a lot of artists' music before, or you know, I did get a lot of free music too back in the LimeWire days when you had to get free music. And that being said, I even did get free music off of bootlegs when a lot of people don't even know about that, but I used to get, you know, a lot of music for free. And then obviously people release music for free, so you go buy their stuff. I'm just saying I'm releasing all my music for free, but you have the option to buy it, or, you know, you could call it donate. Then you get to have the music, and then that shows an appreciation between both the people, because you understand music's a lot more than actually what it is, especially when you produce their own thing. You got to figure, I make the beat, then I write the lyrics. None of this is really long, but you understand this is just one song. And then when you get into people who just do one thing, or the bands are even, you know, I understand it's even more. That's why there's not really any bands, and that's kind of how I got into this anyway. Just know I'm going to be dropping music video once every week, 1 to 2 weeks, depending how it goes. And I'm going to be dropping an album every month. That being said, and, you know, like I said, you could donate the money, you can even buy it, even though I'm releasing it for free. And that's what's just going on what's going on with my channel. Also, with this channel, Snap Crackle Fizzle, my other channel, Life with Fizz, is up. Now, I'm not gonna be promoting a lot of that stuff, maybe sometime down the line, but I'm gonna be oriented on that channel too, because this channel, the one you're listening to, is gonna be primarily music, just everything. But my other channel is gonna be more active, what I eat, fitness, health, and maybe, you know, just stretching videos, maybe solar exercising videos, just things among that nature, the physical nature. More about Life with Fizz is what the channel's called. So it's going to be more about, you know, in depth, where I want you to go into my world, into this channel. That's where we're going with that. Whereas this channel is more of a, you know, there's a lot of spiritual, and there's just that music side, and then just whatever else I felt in between the midst of that, or the need of that. And yeah, I mean, obviously I've had a lot of freestyles that I recorded up there too, and I just wanted to put this out there too. Yeah, I just have to focus on the things that I want to focus on, because there's a lot going on right now, and obviously in the world, and probably in everybody else's lives. Well, some of them. A lot of people, I guess, claim they're bored or nothing to do. I don't fucking know. I mean, I do know, but it doesn't happen to me anymore. I mean, it's just something, I guess, maybe you learn, I don't know. That doesn't happen to me anymore. I don't get bored. So, could be just the life I live. Could be the lesson I learned over time. I never really was bored. I don't think you can be bored. I think people who get bored are people who work all the time and just do the same thing over and over and over. Like, I don't, because they're so used to doing the same thing. You give them time, which, hold up, this is really a distraction from, if you're doing the same thing all the time, unless you absolutely want to do it. People are like, I have to do it. Well, then if you have to do it, then I don't think you should do it. I'm just going to be honest with you, because I don't agree. I mean, we're not going to get into that, but I'm just saying a lot of people live monotonous lives. I mean, let's be honest. And it's just like, you know, being bored, and there's no such thing as being bored. When you're doing nothing, you're actually doing something, and animals in nature just aren't bored. Now, if you're sick and you have no energy and you're about to die, or you're unhealthy, yeah, I mean, that's something totally different. Of course, you're going to be bored or angry or upset or something, agony, pain, depressed, anxiety, anxious. One of these problems are going to go about. But yeah, that's just I just wanted to give a channel update. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I just need to get some other things aligned, which they're not really me. Just, you know what I mean? Well, that was the other thing I was going to say, was I'm just focusing on myself, and I'm not going to be doing some things I thought I was going to be doing, because it's just, you know, I just value time differently, because I was going to, you know, my time's different than everybody's. I'm just on a whole different time schedule and zone, whatever you want to say. You know, when you can't move for 3 years, and when you're going to die, or felt like you're going to die every day, and then ultimately wanting to die, you know, you perceive time a lot more. And all my life, a lot of people have wasted my time. All the people waste my time all the time. And it's not much as wasting time. It's just like I could be doing anything else than this. And yeah, I mean, I understand younger people are definitely not going to understand that. And I've been through a lot of, like, even though I'm only 25, I feel, you know, I've seen everything. And I don't mean seeing everything, not with really, it's more so feeling. So it's not necessarily seeing either. You don't even have to listen to none of that at the end, because that didn't it's not my main point, really. I'm just going to be, like I said, dropping a music video once a month, and every week or two, and a week and a half, and then dropping a whole album for free. And obviously it's going to be on the platforms. I'm going to be doing that once a month, and I already got the ideas. You know, it's real easy for me to do, and I plan on going for the musical path. You know what I mean? That's where I pretty much been going all my life. You know, it's always been there. I've had distractions, I had people, you know, a lot of things, but now, you know, I'm getting into it. Just a few minor things that I need to fix. Not really, they're not even really musical things that I actually need to fix at this point. It's other things in my life that I want to get together, and obviously my health and improving. So that too. I just had some other minor setbacks that don't really have anything to do with the channel necessarily, but my life. So my other channel, Life with Fizz, is up. I have some videos on there if you would like to check that out too. That's going to be, you know, a real Grady channel. It's going to be a more real channel, a physical channel, where, you know, we teach things, and I talk about health, and I talk about how to live your best life, which I do all the time. But this is kind of going to not dumb down, but, you know, minimize, or tiny, I don't know the word, minimize. It's just going to be not as much, but who knows, you know, nothing's for certain, but I just want to say what's coming for this channel is more, you know, I've uploaded a bunch of freestyles. I was uploading a song every day for a month and a half, maybe 2 months, all the old songs I had. Now I'm, you know, on to the new things. I have a bunch of stuff, but a bunch of things happen. Can't get in the studio, people not having money, and just not being able to do some things at certain times, and other things to get my project out of the way, and other people have their own projects. But that's what's going on. So sub to the channel. You know, I didn't want to obviously make you bored or anything, but this is where it's going. I'm still gonna be dropping videos, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be here to stay for a long ride, as long as I'm alive, as long as YouTube's here. So here we go. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, Fizz.